Hey guys, Beau HD here, and I was one of the lucky few who was able to pre-order the Xbox One just a few days before it launched, and now I got it in my hands sitting right over here. So I'll just go ahead and get started with this video by first taking a look at what's included in the Day 1 Edition box. So taking a look at the outside of the box, the Day 1 Edition is almost entirely black with some Xbox One logos and phrases scattered around the sides, accompanied by a faded out image of the Xbox One console itself. I'm not gonna lie, while there's really no big difference between the Xbox Day 1 version and the Xbox Launch Edition, I just really wanted to get my hands on the Day 1 Edition because I just love that sleek black box. But as we open up the box, the first thing we'll find is all the paperwork. This includes an Xbox sticker, the instructions and setup guides, along with a 14-day free trial for Xbox Live, which comes in both Spanish and English. If we dive further into the box though, we'll find the Xbox One headset, which looks much better than the previous stock headset included with the previous Xbox. It seems fairly well built and has some handy volume up and down and mute buttons on the base, so when you're in a game you can just press those physical dedicated buttons on the controller instead of taking the time to navigate through the on-screen menus, so that's definitely a nice addition to see. Now if we put that to the side, the next item in the box is a black styrofoam bag that holds the all-new controller. There's a lot of little tweaks and adjustments over the previous Xbox 360 controller, such as having more distinguishable X, Y, B, and A buttons, along with having a more polished curve to it that just makes the already impressive Xbox controller design feel even better in the hands. But I'll make sure to make an in-depth video reviewing the controller another time, but in addition to this controller, Microsoft also included two AA batteries for the controller, which is definitely nice to see. I would have liked to see them rechargeable, but they're not. They're just two standard AA batteries. Now what lies next in the box is a massive cord, starting with the HDMI cord that is replacing the component cables that shipped with previous gen consoles. It's about 2 meters or 6.5 feet in length, so if your Xbox One is in a closet or to the side of your TV, it really should have no problem reaching your TV. The next cable in the box is the large power brick and power cable. Now Microsoft decided to go with an external power supply rather than have an internal power supply that would be inside the console itself. So since it is external, you'll see this massive brick that looks just like a mini Xbox One system itself, since half of it is a glossy black and the other half is a black matted finish. But besides that, the other power cord in the box is pretty plain and simple and just plugs into the side of the power brick. But if we put all that stuff to the side, we'll get to the good stuff, starting with the Xbox Kinect itself, which is the last item you'll find on top of the box. The Kinect itself looks very simple, as it is essentially just a large black rectangle with air vents on the sides. As you'll see, the camera is located on the left-hand side with the proximity light sensors in the middle, and then the Xbox symbol that lets you know when the system is on. Underneath all that, you'll find the microphone bar that actually stretches the entire length of the Kinect system itself, which will be used for all sorts of voice commands offered with the Xbox One. Now if you put all that stuff to the side, the last thing in the box is of course the Xbox One console itself, which is hiding at the very bottom underneath all the accessories we just took a look at. I mean, just by taking off all the plastic and styrofoam, there's really no question this is a large console. But if we take a closer look, this system looks actually very nice and premium. Half of the Xbox is a black glossy finish, while the other half is a black matted finish, with air vents covered all over the system. I mean seriously, there are air vents on the top, the sides, and the back, which means that this system has absolutely no excuse to overheat, which is good considering the Xbox 360's infamous red ring of death problems. Really the only area of the system without air vents is the front, where you'll find the disk drive and capacitive Xbox on and off button that lights up to tell you when the system is on or off. Besides that, that's everything that is included in the Day 1 Edition Xbox One. So that is my complete unboxing of the Xbox One Day 1 Edition. I'll be sure to have a lot more Xbox One videos in the future for you guys, but I want to ask you guys, what do you like about the Xbox One? Do you like all the voice commands, or do you like all the exclusive games just for the Xbox? I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say, so let me know down below in a comment, and of course you guys can be featured in my next video. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's totally free and totally harmless. It just lets you guys know when I release a new video, so you can be one of the first to watch. But with that said, that's gonna about do it for this video, guys. If you want to take a look at my first impressions and unboxing of the Nexus 5, you can do so right down below, or you can take a look at my in-depth review of the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. But as always, guys, I'm Beau HD from How To and More. Thanks for watching.